return it from inside the 10-yard line. They stop him at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Quick throw over the middle. Catch made in space. Look out. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice, accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
So after the massive play, it's first down just outside the red zone now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Breaking tackles. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Needs a completion here on 4th down. This will go incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. They're going to the air on the first play. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll stop the ball to 31.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we had good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The shotgun handoff here. The freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody needs solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks a tackle. Look at that. He's still going. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48. This is a determined running back, just refusing to be brought down that time by the defense.
You know, the coaches told us that this guy's one of the hardest workers on the entire team. And you can see all that offseason work that he put in has paid off. That time, shaking free from those defenders and getting more positive yards.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, a great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia, using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. Man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, a brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, but a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Back to pass. It's Carr. Throw to the running back in the flat. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play.
Obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
Notre Dame looking to convert on fourth down here. Looking to throw it again. Quick completion to the tight end. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Tight end makes the grab. Touchdown, Irish. They couldn't stop him there. But they were backed up to start the drive with some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he fields it inside the 15. And they get him to the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they passed up on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on fourth down. What can they do here? Makes the grab. It's Bell. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And you know, being able to have a balanced attack is so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Second down after that previous play. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, I'd love to see this quarterback sit in there and take the hit. But, man, he's got to do a better job of recognizing where to go with the ball and just throw it away. You can't throw it in double cover.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Taking a deep shot here to the right. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Breaks into the open. The 30. Finally. welcome, folks, to Hard Rock City and the home of the Dolphins here in Miami, Florida. As we'll see a team from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Return starts from inside the 5. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks into open space. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around, give him a chance to get out in space, are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Allen. Screen to the receiver in the flat. They bring him down after a short gain there.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
They bump it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Nice throw here by the quarterback. Goes with the touch pass. But, man, let's give credit to this defense. They are flying around, and he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's a ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Looking to throw yet again. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
offense stays on the field, they're going to go for it on the opening drive from their own territory. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Puff over the middle. It's Hudson. Moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. And the Nittany Lions will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep is a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
7th play now, the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Motion now from the tight end. To the air, it's Aller. Grab down the middle, it's Ross. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down.
On 3rd downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. Back in motion now. 4th down. He's throwing for it. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Here's the option play. Oh, a fumble here. Can you believe it? The defense scoops it up, and he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position.
Boy, Chris, excellent job by this defense, turning that fumble into some positive field position. Ball's on the ground, turnovers committed. The defense scoops it up, gets across midfield, and gives their offense really good field position.
Often you see this to start a drive. 1st and goal from the 1. And the quarterback just sneaks it. Touchdown, Penn State. They strike first in this national title bout.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Trying to find some room. It's low.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Carr. Snags with the throw. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37. Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Caught in the backfield. It's low. Oh, the spin move. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Using his legs. It's Price. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play. Bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. A short completion of the tight end. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kurt.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. It's going to make this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? The offense with some pre-snap motion. Looking to throw. It's Aller. Caught quickly. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Here comes the bunch formation. Tight end goes in motion. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass caught on a comeback route. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a 1st down.
And the punting team is on the field. Do they know that it's 1st down? And now before the kickoff, a timeout has been taken by the receiving team. Notre Dame. The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. And the back now goes in motion. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. What's the play call here on 2nd down? To throw, it's Aller. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Off a defender. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So no long field goal attempt. The offense is on the field to go for it on 4th down. Send the back in motion. Get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front, get a good push. You have to like that call on this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position, so the right call is made and you pick up the 1st down.
The Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football. He makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
PAT puts him in front by 7. scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Gets made on the out route, and he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looking for his back. Grab near the sticks. It's low. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
First down here for this offense. Looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit. With a big hit, knocked that ball loose.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Important second down play coming up. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Caught over the middle. It's Fields. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The pocket breaking down. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. That sack makes it second down and forever. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. Makes the catch in space. Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins.
And the point after is right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. It's Aller. The receiver grabs it. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On first down, it's play action. They'll take a deep shot. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
The offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Really good route here by this receiver. Quarterback does his job, puts the ball right where it needs to be. But how about the play by that defender to knock it away?
This will likely be the last play of the half. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Deep shot toward the end zone. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Lions will kick this deep to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner is brought down. Gets a start on the next drive. Offense back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Back to throw. It's Carr.
Well, to call that play, you got to have a lot of confidence in your offensive line and quarterback because you're so close to your own goal line. Here, they don't protect the quarterback. They give up the sack and almost causes a safety.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. After the sack on first down, it's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
And here comes the punter onto the field. Ball fielded at the 45. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. State offense is back out on the field. Receiver in motion now. And the pass is incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You've got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. To throw, it's Eller. Tries the right with a quick throw. This time it's complete. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Tied up here in the 3rd quarter. These 2nd down and long plays become important as they try to avoid 3rd and long. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The tight end has got it. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Second down play coming up. Scanning the field. It's Aller. The ball is picked off. He could go. He's at the 50. Past the 40. At the 20. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Irish. Defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Pena. He's swarmed by the defense.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Looking to throw. It's Allen. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Ducks will kick it away to get this game going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The offense with 3 tight ends now in 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Caught behind the line. It's Flanagan. Will not be brought down. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a 1st down.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Looking for a gap. It's low. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Back to throw. It's Moore. Looking deep to the right side. And is intercepted.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
What a swat there by the defender. And if you think about it, if he swatted that ball and it fluttered into the air, he would have had himself a deflection and a pick.
Wideout's now clustered. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in offense. Knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's low. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. To throw, it's Carr. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he picks up the 1st down, tackled at the 32.
Gain of 6. And 1st down for the offense.
So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Caught near the goal line. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver, and look at this result. Some positive yards.
The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. The pre-snap motion from the offense. He keeps it on a design run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal after that loss. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now, as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Dropping back. It's Moore. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. It's 2nd down after that completion. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for the wide out. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And the Ducks will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
For setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
Here's the 2nd down play. Dropping back. It's Carr. The sure hands. It's low. The defense takes their 3rd and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitching catch.
They don't want to waste this good field position, but it's 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Makes the catch downfield. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. Handoff here from the shotgun. Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Grab behind the line. It's low. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
I'll tell you what, in this 1st half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Now the try for 2. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's not going to get there. Stopped short. Missed opportunity to build this lead.
That keeps the score. Notre Dame 12, Oregon 0.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out. It's Whittington. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking downfield, it's Moore. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Turns it loose downfield. Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from him. Don't see that often.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And here comes a deep shot. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. He's got it with room to run. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship.
The ball is loose. Scooped up in the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Offense makes their way on the field. Dropping back, it's Carr. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Irish. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Well, whatever these guys saw in the first half, I think we're going to see more of it in the second half. Outstanding.
Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 11th ranked team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Kick this deep to get us going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Scanning the field, it's Carr. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's low. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Here's the snap. The quarterback drops back. Short connection to the tight end here.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw again. That's caught. It's low. Oh, he's out to stiff arm. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. He'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Takes the handoff. It's low. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. It's Fields. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Back to pass. It's Carr. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance 4th down.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Complete to the running back. Can he get 1st down yardage? Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
4th Fourth down conversions through the air like this are always a huge sigh of relief, not only for the quarterback who's battling nerves, but the receiver as well.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Going for the touchdown here. He had all day back there before throwing a strike. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, that's exactly how you want to get this game started. First drive of the game to get 6 points. That's going to get these Irish fans fired up. And you know, touchdown Jesus is enjoying his view.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Back. Defense is coming after him. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Wow, what a rough way to start this football game for these guys. Already kind of in a hole inside their own 20. And their first play, they give up a sack, and now they're going in the wrong direction, getting a little closer to their own goal line.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was 0 in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Grab behind the line, it's Flanagan. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 in a first down.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to pass. It's Carr. That's caught. It's Love. Powering through the defender for a solid gain.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much they would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He'll hand it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Grab behind the line. It's Price. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Great catch and run for 6. The offense clicking now, they're building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
The turn begins inside the 10. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll run it from the gun. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. As the first down is still going. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And here's the handoff. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it second and medium. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Offense getting set. Second down play here. To the air. It's back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. And the wideout goes in motion. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. With the catch, it's Flanagan. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
Pressure is coming. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Anytime the offense can have any kind of success stretching the defense horizontally, puts the defense in a really tough spot. They'll have to adjust to these types of motion plays going forward, because the more the offense can stretch you out, the more they can hit those vertical seams.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, it's Carr. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Coverage team brings down the returner. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's got it in the open. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. Caught near the sticks. It's Fletcher. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. And the Canes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Just trying to get rid of it. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football. But throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Could take it all the way. Crosses the 10. They bring him down. A chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the 1st half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
See if they can punch it in. It's 1st and goal. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Irish.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the return will be brought down. They start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Off the play fake on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. And they're finally able to stop him. A huge gain and a touchdown-saving tackle as time runs out in the first half. Kick it off to start the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the returner will be brought down. Offense retakes the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. They stop him right at the 24.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
To throw, it's Beck. Caught in the backfield, it's Fletcher. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball, he had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle, it's Fletcher. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Defense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Hit as he released it. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this 4th down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
Looking to chuck it again. Going for his running back. He makes the catch, nobody around him. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Looking downfield. It's back. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, they're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is 4-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
They line up on 3rd and goal. Got to think this is 4-down territory, down multiple scores. And they're trying to punch it in here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
The pass ball's incomplete. A big 4th-down stop for this defense.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball's right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on 4th down.
They'll toss it to the right side. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
Well, that gain will give them some breathing room. What a good job of being able to get them out of that hole. They're inside their own 5-yard line. And on the other hand, the defense, what a missed opportunity. You had them pinned back, a chance to really, at the very least, affect field position. And now you give up a big gain like this.
Second down after that previous play. Takes the handoff. It's Love. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Oh, the pass rush gets home. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. See if he can make something happen with the return. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time.